And welcome once again to Sean's Horror Corner. I appreciate you so much for tuning in today. Sorry, I don't know what Rob's doing over there, but
I was grooving to your intro, man. It's wild.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That being said, yes, welcome back, Rob and Kaylee from That Horror Couple.
What up?
Thanks so much for having us.
I'm a little upset about a bad sexual episode I had last night.
My Lord.
What?
I'm so sorry to hear that, Rob.
Yo, what movie is that from? Comment down below.
Yeah, and I'm trying because I know I've heard that. I just don't remember what it's from either. But yeah.
Jim Carrey, Liar Liar.
Yeah, that's right. Yes.
Remember with the judge? You know that movie.
I do remember that movie. I haven't seen that in forever though. But yeah, we're not talking about Liar Liar today.
I just thought it was a good line. Sorry.
It was a good line. It was funny. But yeah, nope, no Liar Liar today. However, before we get started, take a minute to promote your channel and talk about anything that the two of you may have coming up.
Well, we're That Horror Couple on YouTube. We do newer and older horror movie reviews on our channel on YouTube. You can find us on all social media. And recently, we've been catching up on a few of the theater releases we missed. Send Help, Hokum, Undertone. So we're going to be doing reviews for those and dropping them soon. So make sure you're keeping an eye out for that. And if you want to support our channel, we also have a members page.
Yeah, and a spread shop if you want to look cool. I know Sugar Sean visited the spread shop not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
I did, and I meant to put that shirt on because I was going to wear it tonight since you guys were going to be on. And I got out of work late, and then I was trying to rush around and get ready. And of course, I had to fix my Pepsi and pickle juice. And I'm just like, okay, I'll wear it next time they're on. But yeah, cool shirt, cool coffee mug. Definitely go check out That Horror Couple. You guys have so many more followers than I do. I'm sure anybody that watches my channel already knows who you are. But if not, go check them out and definitely become a member. A lot of great content there.
Dude, there's a buzz about you on the internet, though, that I don't think we have. Like, I see you collabing with people and everybody's like, Sugar Sean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well.
I wish I had a cool nickname like that, Sugar Sean.
People are just being nice, but I do appreciate it. Yeah, there does seem to be a little bit of a buzz right now. So I'm just, I'm very thankful. I'm going to stay humble. I'm still learning, but yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Ever have In-N-Out Burger?
I have, yes.
It's good stuff, man.
It's pretty good. Yeah, there's Rob's hot take. In-N-Out Burger, good stuff. Yes.
Better than McDonald's.
Yeah, probably so. The fries aren't better though.
I don't know what
fries are fucking the bomb.
Yeah,
when they're hot and fresh, they are.
That food gets me like feeling gross now. It's like I don't know. I think they took like they did something with their quality. Unless I'm just getting old. I don't know. Because when I was a kid, it was awesome. Now I'm like, oh, I hate my life.
I do get that. That happens as you get older. Trust me. Yeah. So.
No, yeah, but In-N-Out yet to make me sick. So there you go.
I'm so glad to hear that. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess that's what we needed for this episode. So we'll wrap up now.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. No.
Hey, Kaylee has her notes open. That's crazy.
I always do.
What the hell?
I always do. Yeah.
Yeah. One of these days you're gonna look at the notes and I'm gonna be in shock. Like
he did last night.
I did last night.
He actually did what we had him out while we were watching.
No, I said pull up the notes because
okay.
I knew you were gonna accuse me of not doing the homework, so I was like,
Nice. You actually looked at the notes. I'm impressed. Thank you so much.
And I watched the movie, dude.
And you watched the movie. What more could I ask for?
Mm-hmm.
And all I really noticed this time around was that Michael Myers got ears like in the mask, like really big ears. You notice the ears on this mask?
I did see that a little bit, yeah, in a couple of scenes. Yeah, it's a little crazy. And I'm very curious to get you guys' take on this one as we go, because I have a number written down that I think is my score. I feel pretty confident that that's my score, but I'm going to see what the two of you have to say and see if you can persuade me any at all. So we'll see what happens here. But
it's the love of Michael. It makes me just love the movie more, probably.
I get that.
I love that.
A huge factor. I completely agree.
I just love that character, and I just feel like, dude, we fell in love with the first movie, so we love the sequels to some extent anyway. So it's like,
yeah, I completely agree. And the fact that it's Michael Myers already gives it some bonus points. So I completely agree. And it's even though this may not be the best in the franchise, it's still better than Part 3
and 5. I think it's better than 5.
I'm just trying to mess with you. I was trying to get you third up and it didn't work.
Yeah. He's too hyped up on In-N-Out Burger. Yeah.
You hypocrite, though. You told me you're going to meet Atkins at your next opportunity. You said you were like, I got to meet.
He's a fantastic actor. That has nothing to do with it. And I really like Night of the Creeps. That's probably my favorite movie he's in. He's also in the My Bloody Valentine remake, which I really like.
Me too.
He's
Night
a
of
great
Creeps
actor. I'm just not a fan of Halloween 3.
So you're not going to get an 8x10 of Halloween 3 autograph.
Absolutely not.
He's gonna do Night of the Creeps probably.
I can't get mad.
If I did one, that would be it. Yeah.
I can't be mad at Night of the Creeps, but I would go Dr. Chalice for sure with him.
I'm sure you would. We all know what you think about Dr. Chalice. Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, I mean, I want to meet the guy, get a picture taken with him, and then we'll see. There's some other people there that I want to meet a little bit more, but yeah, that's just about a month away, so I'm getting pretty excited for that convention. It's gonna be fun.
You're gonna vlog the convention? That'd be cool. You should bring your phone.
No,
Just bring your phone, bro.
I mean, I'll have my phone because I got to take pictures, but I don't know if. Yeah, I had somebody today actually I was talking to about it, and they're like, "Oh, are you gonna record while you're there?" And I'm like, "Oh, I don't know that I'll do any of that. That might be too much, and I don't even know what's okay. Maybe you can record these things. I don't know, but I would rather just meet the people, get my picture taken with them, and then have cool stories to tell." So,
well, what am I gonna watch? I need
to watch my videos that come out. Yeah,
I get excited. Hey, you sometimes drop them at midnight though, and I'm like getting ready for bed.
We haven't seen the new one yet.
Kaylee's off to bed, and I'm like, Sean's up.
Yeah, so I did do that for the longest time. My videos were dropping at midnight just because I didn't really, I wanted them to come out on like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, right? And when I'm scheduling them, that's the way it would do. It was midnight, and I'm like, yeah, that's fine. That way, it's out first thing, and it'll be available. And then Rob from Slasher Radio, he sent me a message a while back, and he was like, "Hey, can I ask a question?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Why do you release your videos at midnight?" And I'm like, I don't know, just so they'll be out, when the day starts, and I don't have to worry about it from there. But he kind of was giving me some advice, and he's like, "You're probably missing some audience because then by the time, like in the afternoon and evening, when people start to watch stuff, your stuff is buried because it was out so much earlier." So he told me when Slasher puts out their stuff, and I'm like, "Oh, that's actually a pretty good idea." So I changed my schedule. The last few have been coming out at like 3:00 Central Standard Time, and so that's what I've started doing. So I have switched it where they don't come out at midnight anymore.
Yeah, that's what it's like for us. We like looked into the research and like the tips online, and we're like, "Oh, we've been doing it wrong."
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm still learning, man. I'm still trying to figure this out.
We are too. Yeah.
It's kind of like it's like oral sex. I'm like, "Oh, I've been doing it wrong all these years." Shit. and I'm just figuring it out still.
Well, I mean, yeah, I haven't heard too many guys complain about you, so I think you're all right.
Well, I'm popular with the fellas.
Could not resist, man. I'm sorry.
All right. The ladies, they have a suggestion box strapped to my ass.
What?
Interesting. Okay then. Wow, I didn't realize that. Maybe check out those suggestions once in a while. We have already gone down a road. I don't even know. I don't know how we get to these places.
Halloween 6.
Halloween 6. Thank you so much. Halloween: The Curse of Michael Myers from 1995. Before we get into everything, though, real quick, give me your spoiler-free thoughts on this one.
I thought the Halloween atmosphere in this one was great the whole time. It felt like it was on AMC Fear Fest last night when we put it on. I was like, I didn't realize, because I think we didn't watch it the past 2 Halloweens. So it's been a couple years since we've revisited this one, and just the leaves, the pumpkins, like the gloomy weather, like they do such a good job setting like the stage for this story, and I really enjoyed that probably the most. And I like how they the music was a little different. It was more like, so you could tell it's like a different sequel than the other previous 2. It's a little more like, upbeat and like action filmy sounding kind of. And I like Kara. I think Kara's a great final girl. I think she was really strong, and I enjoyed her. And it's fun to see Paul Rudd, not being like a comedy, and he's in a horror movie, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, this ain't no rom-com, but this is his first movie, I think. But yeah,
yes.
I agree with everything Kaylee said about spoiler-free thoughts, but I think they tried to give us everything that we would want in a sequel. Like they got the character of Tommy Doyle, they got Loomis back, they couldn't get Danielle Harris, but they got her character back. So they tried to continue kind of like the part 5 story. We found out who was the top head trench coat guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the man in black.
Yeah, we found out who the Man in Black was. So they gave us the Myers house, even though it's clearly not the Myers house. But they did their best. They said 45 Lambkin Lane, which I thought was cool. That's the original address.
Yeah.
And it's also mentioned in the recent Blumhouse movies. But I thought that was cool to actually see it in print, like on the address, 45 Lambkin Lane.
Right.
So yeah, I think it's enjoyable. I think George P. Wilbur is such a badass looking Michael. He's like bulky and thick, and he also is a non-tucker with the mask too. So
Yes.
But the mask looks pretty cool in this movie. It doesn't look like the original so much, but it looks tough. I think it's a cool looking mask. But yeah, George P. Wilbur in his day, dude, broad guy, strong guy. Yeah, like he looks like a rough Michael. Yeah, so I think it's an enjoyable sequel. I think it really is. And it's not my least favorite of the series. I think it's in the high middle for me. I think I really do. So
you might be right, because I can think of 3 right off the top of my head that I definitely like this better than. There might be more too as we keep up now 4. So yeah, it probably is in the middle. You're probably right. Things keep popping into my brain.
You're hating on Chalice again, man.
I wasn't going to say anything. I already threw out my little comment on that one. But all right, let me read a couple of things. Oh, go ahead, Robbie.
I could picture you being kind of Chalice-y though. Like you're like, I'll help you with your dad, but first.
Long time ago. I'm a different person now.
Yeah. Oh, that was the dating profile days. Like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was the Tinder days. Yes, but yeah. All right. Halloween Curse of Michael Myers released in 1995.
Where do you want to sleep, Sugar Sean?
Oh my God. Tagline for this film. We're going to ignore that question. Tagline for this film: terror never rests in peace. Brief synopsis: 6 years after being presumed dead in a fire, and just as the town prepares to finally celebrate Halloween again, Michael Myers returns to Haddonfield to continue his reign of terror. Film released September 29th of 1995, directed by Joe Chappelle. Written by Daniel Ferrens, distributed by Dimension Films. 88-minute runtime, $5 million budget, $15 million at the box office. So it
boom.
Did okay. Yeah, it did all right.
That's profitable.
Just a few members from the cast: Donald Pleasance, Paul Rudd, Marianne Hagen, Mitch Ryan, George Wilbur. We'll stop there. Give me your thoughts on cast and characters for this one.
I don't know. I hear a lot of people complaining about Paul Rudd's acting. I disagree. I think he was okay. I mean,
I think he acted the way.
What? Really? I don't know what he did wrong though. Like,
I think he's supposed to be a little like out there and troubled, and like I think.
Well, yeah, he's the character Tommy Doyle.
So he does play that role like well because he seems very like quirky and weird and out there. And
I don't know why I didn't notice this till last night, but his character rented a room across the street from the Myers house. like
yeah,
that's nuts, dude. Like the Blankenship house, she was renting rooms out, and I guess he rented a room so he can like look at Michael through a telescope and stuff.
Yeah, he was obsessed, I guess. I every time I watch this movie, I think that's crazy. But yeah.
I don't know why that went over my head. I was like, oh, he's right across the street, like on purpose. I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah. I agree.
I do love that the radio host is the guy from Silent Night, Deadly Night. That's on the pool table with Linnea Quigley. Yeah.
I bet you wear crotchless panties and barks like a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's interesting character.
Barry!
Yeah, I think, of course, we got Donald Pleasance back.
That dad really pissed me off, though. That angry dad that's smacking around his daughter and shit.
Yeah, he's rough.
I'm glad his head exploded.
Yeah, I get that. I'm with you. I don't think the cast for this is bad. I don't like Paul Rudd's performance, but I think you're probably right, Kaylee. It's probably not so much his performance that's bad. It's just he's playing a very odd character. And that's not what we're used to from Paul Rudd as well. So it probably just seems really awkward. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think, even though I feel like a lot of these original movies are better than the trilogy we got, a couple of years ago, I like that version of Tommy Doyle better than this version. Anthony Michael Hall plays Tommy Doyle, and
you like the Breakfast Club guy doing it.
I do like the Breakfast Club guy doing it. There's some scenes about that are also annoying, but that's not necessarily his character. I just like that version of Tommy Doyle better than this version. I do think it's crazy that he lives across the street, but I guess he was just obsessed and wanted to keep an eye on things, so that's fine. But
he's a handsome man too.
Yeah, sure is.
He must work. He must work out.
My God. Not the Dumb and Dumber reference. You're on a Jim Carrey kick tonight. What about the characters, though? Because to be honest with you, I struggle a little bit here with these characters, just compared to some of the other Halloween films. We get Dr. Loomis, right, which is always great. Loomis is fantastic, but I don't think the characters in this film are anywhere near as likable as some of the characters in the previous films. Obviously, from 1 and 2, we get Jamie Lee Curtis, so we get Laurie, but even like her friends in the first one. I love Danielle Harris as Jamie in 3 and 4. The girl who played Rachel in, I said 3 or 4, 4 and 5, Danielle Harris. The girl who played Rachel in 4 and part of 5. I just like those characters a lot more. It's not that I disliked any of these characters. They were just all kind of there. I was like, okay, it's fine, whatever. What were your thoughts on characters? I know you mentioned that you did like the girl.
Yeah, I like Kara. I thought she as an actress, I thought she did well, and just I like the character because you feel for her, you have empathy for her immediately because you see that she is living in a toxic, abusive like household, know. So you feel for the whole family, I think, except for the father. So that know that they pull me in kind of with the family storyline, and you want the whole family to get away from him, kind of thing, but. Mm-hmm. I understand, like some of the characters it is kind of weird. They don't feel as well like fleshed out as like you said, like Rachel and Jamie and stuff from previous. They're movies.
Also like brand new characters.
Yeah, like it's kind of like how they threw.
We put on this movie and it's like here's a house full of people. Yeah. It's like we don't know them from like the previous films or anything like that. Like in part 5, we knew Rachel.
We already knew Jamie.
We knew. Yeah. We knew a few people. Mm-hmm. So.
But I think that was some of the good things about those first ones too, though, is they did a good job of developing these characters so that we cared about them. Mm-hmm. Whereas in this one, I really didn't care about it. If Michael would have killed everybody, I would have been like, okay, I mean, that's fine.
I think he did.
Just about, yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. He almost did. What about cinematography, score, and the story for this one?
I love it.
Yeah. It looks like Halloween. This one. It looks just like a Halloween film. The neighborhood's awesome. It was filmed in I think Salt Lake City, Utah, or something. But it looks like a Haddonfield.
Gorgeous. Yeah, I love how
it looks like it could be Haddonfield.
I love the beginning where the dad's like this Michael Myers. Bullshit.
Oh, that's my dad. That's my.
We were laughing because his dad hates Halloween.
My dad. That's my dad.
Okay.
Yeah.
They had dogs, and like the kids would come to the door, ringing the doorbell, and the dog would bark every 2 seconds, and his dad would be like, "God."
I remember growing up. My dad's like, "I hate this fucking holiday." Oh.
So that part makes me laugh when he's like, you know, the vandalism to the yard.
Yeah, so we watched it last night. She's like, "That's your dad."
Just that part, though. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
It does look like Halloween, though.
It's all right. He's not watching. I don't think he watches me.
I mean, your dad has no clue who I am, I'm sure. So yeah, that's okay. You can say that.
He was telling me about Sugar Sean the other day.
Oh my Lord, stop.
That's what he.
All right, we'll talk about a couple of production notes real quick, and then we'll start to walk through this. Of course, this is the final appearance of Donald Pleasance. Before he passed away, he died February 2nd of 1995, 7 months before the movie released. It's also the feature film debut of Paul Rudd. So drafting for this script began way back in 1990, so 5 years before we got this movie. And initially, Danielle Harris and Don Shanks were expected to return. But scripts, ideas, everything got caught up in development hell. Nothing ever happened. And finally, Mustafa Akkad ended up moving on. But here's something that I wanted to mention to you. So some early ideas for this film, then when they picked it back up and they started trying to get something going with it.
Space?
Yeah, John Carpenter proposed doing the film on a space station.
Yeah.
Would you have liked to have seen Michael in space, or is that too much?
I will watch anything in space, so yes.
All right.
Have we ever seen Michael outside of Haddonfield? I'm trying to think.
Rob Zombie stuff. He gets outside of Haddonfield
H2O.
H2O. Yeah, because he ends up tracking Laurie.
Okay. Down. Yeah, but I'm not against anything different or weird, but I think of Michael, then I think of Haddonfield. I think of that house. So it's like it'd be weird to just say like he's in space.
What's funny about movies? I like to think of them like Marvel talks about like the multiverse, how they have like different characters, but like they exist in different timelines. I kind of like to think of it like that, like how the Rob Zombies is different from, it's not connected to the Blumhouse ones. The Blumhouse ones don't say that these sequels are canon. Like I could enjoy all of them for what they are. So I would have enjoyed that.
It's like a campfire story. Everybody has their own version of what happened at this point, you know, like so.
Yeah, I get that. And looking at it that way, sure, because I'm sure it could have been fun. Like comparing it to, you know, Jason when he goes to space. There are fun parts about that movie, and we'll get there eventually because you guys are also going through that with me. Overall, I don't think it's great. So when I first read this,
I thought we were going to space. I was like, "What the hell are you talking about?"
So when I first saw this, it was an idea from Carpenter. I'm like, I'm kind of glad they didn't do that, but it might would have been fun. You know, it's possible it still could have been fun.
Oh, wait a minute! If Carpenter did it though,
if Sigourney Weaver was on board,
if Carpenter did that, it would be awesome.
Yeah, maybe Carpenter might have been able to pull that off. So
he like They Live. He does the sci-fi stuff so good. Like it would have been good.
Yeah, he definitely does. Quentin Tarantino also pitched an idea. He had an idea of Michael Myers and the Man in Black fleeing Haddonfield together, and basically like just traveling down the highway, killing people, going down Route 66, murdering people, which is somewhat similar to Psycho Killer, but I won't get a whole lot into that because I know y'all haven't seen that yet. And I do have a review of that coming next week, I think. So
it's on our watch list.
Yeah, check it out. It's worth the watch. But that was Tarantino's idea. There was also another idea that would bring back the Jamie Lloyd character, but she would be living in a halfway house, similar to like what I just drew a blank on his name. Friday the 13th.
Tommy Jarvis.
You fed a rubber spiders on strings.
She would be living in a halfway house, similar to what Tommy was, but she was going to commit suicide in the beginning of the film. So all kinds of ideas out there, all kinds of things going around. And even come 1994, when they were getting ready to start shooting, they still had 10 different scripts that they were trying to decide between, and things got very chaotic, mixed up in the shooting. And the director, Joe Chappelle, mentioned that some of the scenes that were even shot, he had nothing to do with. So it sounds like there was a lot of chaos in putting this movie together.
There was an internal battle between the like Accords and like Miramax or whatever company put this out.
Dimension.
That's Dimension. That's why we have the producer's cut. There's like a different ending altogether. So we should come back for the producer's cut. That'd be cool.
So tell you something crazy. I have never seen that cut. I've heard people talk about it, but I have never seen that cut.
Oh, the Druid angle is much better explained. Like the whole like Curse of Thorn.
I would hope so.
They go deep. They go deeper into it, but there's no battle at the end between Michael and Tommy, which I like that battle actually. So you got to like, but the ending is way better in their producer's cut. I think the ending kind of for me this ending falls flat a little bit. So the ending is way better in the producer's cut. If we're not going to watch it, I'll just spoil the ending now.
Well, he's never seen it. Don't spoil it.
Yeah,
Let him watch.
Give me a chance to see it because what I'm going to do.
Well, if I spoil it, you can tell me the end of Psycho Killer. We'll just do it that.
That's not the way this works.
Okay.
You can watch my episode on Psycho Killer next week, and I'll spoil it for you if you don't see it before then.
Okay, I'm not too happy with your Backrooms review. You kind of like
oh, Rob.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna go there now. Listen,
what'd you give it, like a 5? I was like, Sean.
Yeah, it's a very good movie.
That movie was very split down the middle, though. A lot of people felt that way. It wasn't just Sean.
We were talking about like serious life stuff in our group chat, and I'm like, Sean, what the hell? 5 out of 10?
Yeah, but you know, I do want to see. We're gonna get off track for a second. I want to see Backrooms again. To see if now that I have a little bit better understanding of what it is, if maybe I won't appreciate it more. Because I was enjoying Backrooms for a while. And then I just got to a point sitting there in the theater where I'm like, what the hell is even going on? Like, I don't understand this movie. And I walked out confused. And it wasn't just me. It was so funny. I mentioned this on my review. I walked out of the theater. I turned to the person that I went and saw it with. And I'm like, what the hell did I just watch? And then right behind me, I hear another guy say, we should have been on acid to see this movie, and then maybe we would have understood. And then in front of me, this other guy turns around. He's like, yeah, I'm just telling my girlfriend, what the fuck did we just watch?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, that's how I felt. I was so confused. And so being that confused and kind of lost, I'm just like, it's mid. It's not bad. It's not good. It's not bad. I mean, I just stuck it in the middle. I do want to watch it, and maybe I will appreciate it more the second time.
No, I said in our review, like it got us talking, it got us thinking, it got us like everybody had a different version of what the ending was. I mean, I think that's an effective film. The director's 20 years old. I was like, this is awesome. I'm like, this is pretty cool. I think there's probably going to be a sequel, and I think you can go many different ways with that story. I agree. So I just think,
regardless of whether I like it or not, I'm glad it's doing well. Even if I don't necessarily like a movie, I want to see horror movies do well, because then get more recognition, get the acknowledgement. We'll get more movies. Maybe more stuff will come to theaters if we can have this kind of thing happen. So I'm glad it's doing so well.
We got Obsession breaking records, like all-time records right now.
And I really liked Obsession, and I actually feel like that I scored it too low the more I thought about it afterwards. So I want to rewatch it as well, because Obsession's really good. And
that's Kaylee tapes the door shut, so I can't leave. And then she
probably tapes it shut after you leave, so you can't get back in.
The only difference is I piss and shit myself.
Okay.
So. I would believe this, actually. Yeah. You finally said something I believe. All right, let's get into the plot and start to walk through this a little bit, break this one down, and see if y'all can help me in my thoughts about this movie. So we open this one up 6 years after what happened at the end of part 5, and we get 15-year-old Jamie Lord. She has basically been abducted. She's pregnant. She's being held. She's giving birth in this hospital. We hear like Tommy Doyle giving us a little bit of a narrative about what's going on. We find out about the ritual. We see the Cult of Thorn symbol being drawn on the baby.
On.
Yes. Finally, a nurse tries to give Jamie. Yes. You get the Donald Pleasant stuff going. A nurse gives Jamie her baby back and tells Jamie to get out of there before Michael shows up, kills the nurse. Jamie and the baby are able to escape in a pickup. Give me your thoughts on this opening scene.
It picks up right away.
I was going to say it's very fast paced. It's got you. If you've never seen the sequel before and that's Jamie, that's going to have you on the edge of your seat, like hoping that she gets away, because we know that Michael is almost impossible to get away from. So it's very fast paced. I love the rainy atmosphere, the stormy atmosphere, and how like there's a Halloween radio program like going on in the background as this is happening. I love that. I think it's a very effective scene.
I met Danny.
You have to send it to him, Rob. It's gonna be too blurry.
It's a little blurry, but I get the gist of it. That's pretty cool. Okay.
That little kid's a big guy now.
I'm sure. Yes.
What was the question?
The beginning. What do you think about the beginning? I think it was effective and fast.
I met that blonde nurse in the opening scene too.
You did. Oh, very nice. What do you think of it? You send it to him later.
I think it picks up right away. Danielle Harris didn't show up because of like money reasons. She wanted more money. They said no. They're like, we're killing you off right away. You're getting it, and she just didn't show up. So that I thought they had to replace her. Which back then, this is like pre-internet. No one really looked into stuff that much. So I thought they did good at just taking that character and going with it. But I think the opening scene's good. The theme picks up right away. We get a kill almost right away with that nurse. Why is there a spike in the middle of the wall out of nowhere? I don't know, but he used it. Mm-hmm. There wasn't like a pattern. There wasn't a pattern of spikes. I watched it last night. There was just like one spike, and he's just like,
he put it there for future purpose. He thought
it wasn't even like it wasn't even like the decor of the wall. It was just there. It was,
the decor too at the bus station, like the pumpkins and like I noticed that last night. I was like, that is so awesome.
Yeah. This is Back Talk with Barry Sims over the radio. Opening scene's great though. I think I love the rain. I love the dark lit like tunnel she's escaping. Mm-hmm. She has a baby. It makes the whole thing more vulnerable. Mm-hmm. And then we get like I said, George P. Wilbur. He's a very intimidating Michael Myers. He's very he just looks like he works out or something. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm with you for the most part here. I like the way Michael shows up, and he does seem very intimidating. We get to kill the nurse. He also kills the guy that Jamie takes his pickup. He just like basically breaks that guy's neck pretty quickly. I like the pickup here. I struggle with it a little bit, only because I wish it was Danielle Harris, because I really like her. So it's odd to me to have somebody else playing Jamie, but I understand that it didn't work out. But yeah, I'm fine with the opening.
She would have been 13 though, or something, right? It was only 5.
So they really couldn't. Yeah, I mean they couldn't. Of course, she's 15. They say in the movie when you look at the facts about it, it's 6 years later. So they say she's 15 at this point, which is kind of disturbing that this 15-year-old girl. Who's the dad?
Michael Myers.
I get it, which is disturbing.
It's explained in the producer's cut.
Okay, and that's what I assumed, because again, I haven't seen the producer's cut, but I don't like that. So Michael, who typically just kills people, is now going to rape his 15-year-old niece. It's messed up.
Yeah,
it's very messed up.
No, I think
she was young, but I didn't know that. I thought she was supposed to be like 18. I didn't realize how old she was supposed
15.
to be.
Yeah,
Gosh.
Yeah, and we've never seen Michael seem to have.
No, I don't know. I don't know if he. I don't know if he did that to his niece, because they got her pregnant, but it was like Dr. Wynn. He wanted to experiment with evil. He wanted to make pure, uncorrupt evil and experiment with it. So I think he could have had Michael just jerk off into a cup or something. No, like
the turkey baster, like into
Oh, don't breathe.
I don't think there wasn't. I don't think there was any uncle humping. I don't think it was
I certainly hope not. But there are some things here that bother me about this story, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, it's okay. It's fine. Whatever.
It's nothing I would do. But my uncle's a good-looking guy, though. But hey, Sean,
even bringing him into this. Yes,
you haven't met my uncle. I'm just saying.
I have not. This is true. He might be a great guy. I don't know.
No, I'm saying, but like Dr. Wynn, he was experimenting with evil. I think he wanted to continue Michael's bloodline, so he could have done that. He could have done that with test tubes. In all seriousness, he could have.
Yeah, it's very possible. You might be 100% right. They could have all been. It may not have been something that Michael did himself, but I don't know. There's just parts of this that I'm like, okay, whatever. But
that'd be like,
it's not bad.
That'd be like inbreeding, though, right? So it'd be like evil, but like deformed kid. It'd be like, oh.
Yeah, we got like Three Finger from Wrong Turn come out of there.
Yeah, it'd be like Evil Never Dies.
Yeah, it wouldn't. It'd be a different movie. Yeah,
it would be awkward. Yes. All right, we'll move on.
That's Hills Have Eyes shit.
Yes, exactly.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about incest this whole time.
No,
let's not. Let's really not. This young boy named Danny is having nightmares of Michael and the Man in Black. We meet his mom, Kara. They live in the old Myers house, which doesn't look like the old Myers house, but that's fine.
Danny, kill for me.
Tommy Doyle lives across the street, which again, okay. A lot of things here that are going on, but we also find out Loomis is retired. He gets visited by his old friend, Dr. Wynn.
Not dead, just very much retired.
Yeah, I do like that scene. I like that line. Tommy, Loomis, and Dr. Wynn all hear Jamie on the radio as she calls into this radio station trying to get help. We get Michael chasing Jamie down. He finally kills her in a barn, but we find out that she hid the baby. Give me your take here, because I do not like the fact that we killed Jamie, but that's just, I'm like, seriously?
I think that's probably, that's my least favorite part of the movie, I think, as a whole. I don't like that they introduced us to this sweet little girl, like, in these sequels, and then for them to do this to her character, I think that's horrible. It's just really bad.
Yeah, it bothers me kind of for what I was saying in the beginning, because that's the one character, even though this is different now, she's a little bit older and it's not the same actress, but this is one character that we're somewhat invested in. This is a character that we care about, that they could have maybe done some better things with throughout this film, and let her keep being alive, trying to get the baby back or something. Because by killing her, now you're introducing us to a whole new group of people that we don't care about. And so that's part of why I don't like the fact that they killed her here.
Yeah, well, his goal is to wipe out his whole bloodline. And they kind of go into it. Tommy's theory, and this is the Curse of Thorn that he's infected with, where if you wipe out a bloodline, it preserves all the crops and all that, or something like that. So, yeah, I'm like, if that character, slasher film rules, if that character survived 3 films, the odds of you making it much longer is slim.
No, I get it. I mean, we find out from different timelines and things that Laurie survived several films. I mean, Sidney Prescott keeps surviving films. We could have done that, I think, here. I think there would have been a way.
She'll be back. She'll be back in Rob Zombies. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's a whole nother conversation. But so yeah, it just bothers me that they kill her off, and I think, yeah, the Tommy Doyle character is pretty weird here.
It was
There's a lot of things I don't like about this section of the movie. The Myers house doesn't look the same. I don't know why Tommy lives across the street. We killed JB. There's a lot here that I'm like, what are we doing? But that's me.
It was a kick-ass death scene, though. That was a cool death scene.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
It was brutal, dude. It was like
I was just frustrated.
No, but that could have been in like a Saw film or something. That was a brutal scene. That was a brutal scene. She's like, you can't have the baby Michael. He's like, farm equipment. It's pretty wild, man.
Yeah, you're on there. It is a good kill.
Now he's focusing on like his nephew's son, and it's a little baby, which makes the whole thing more vulnerable. And Tommy Doyle is protecting this baby, so it brings back like the first movie. And I don't know. It
does, but here's in my opinion a plot hole. Maybe you can explain this away to me, but because you've been talking about for a little bit here now that Michael wants to wipe out his entire bloodline. Like yes. Michael wants to kill everybody. We also know that Michael is controlled by this Thorn, right? This
Thorn.
Yes. Dr. Wynn wants to continue the bloodline.
Mm-hmm.
Make this make sense. Dr. Wynn wants to continue the bloodline. Dr. Wynn and his cult are controlling Michael, who is trying to wipe out his bloodline.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like, this makes no sense when you think about this. So if they're in control of Michael, why is he trying to wipe out his bloodline when that's what Dr. Wynn wants to keep going?
No.
What I'm saying?
No. That theory was only Tommy Doyle's theory about Thorn. I don't think they know about like his curse. Dr. Wynn is just concerned with this pure evil, and he wants to keep it going. He wants to examine it, and Dr. Loomis wants to destroy it. So
right, but Wynn gets. I mean, I think Tommy Doyle was spot on, because when we get to the end of this film and they're getting ready to do this procedure, like that's what he's trying to do. He's like trying to give blood to keep this going, and we see these fetuses and things where things didn't work. Like, to me, it's pretty clear that's what Dr. Wynn is trying to do.
Yeah, but Wynn doesn't care about Michael's motives. He doesn't care about that.
Yeah, I get that. I don't know. I just think this is a huge plot hole. To me, it makes no sense that Wynn is trying to continue something, so he's controlling Michael, who is now trying to wipe out what Wynn is trying to continue. Like, it just for some reason it doesn't make sense to me.
It's a conflict of but like if Michael is cursed, and like Michael's motives, Wynn doesn't care about. Wynn just cares about his rage, his anger, his pure evil. He cares about like the chemical imbalance, whatever it is. He doesn't care about Michael's mission. Michael's mission is in Michael's head. So
I guess so. But it's just very odd to me.
Yeah.
I don't like the Cult of Thorn story, basically, is what.
No, Michael and Dr. Wynn are not on the same page. Like Michael's not.
Yes, he's saying that's a weird plot. It's a weird plot hole that they aren't on the same page.
Michael's not working with Wynn though.
Well, no, but it's weird that they wrote it that way.
Is he not?
Like, yeah, it's weird.
He seems to be for a while. I mean, even when they're in the hospital, he finally does turn on them and kill all of them, but not for a while. Like, he's existing there with them in this place.
That's how Michael is, though. He stalks for a while before he strikes.
I guess, but I can't see him living with people to do so.
Yeah.
Like, he's just hanging out in this hospital, like seeing these people all the time, and he's like, "Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna kill you yet. I'm gonna wait."
No, Wynn got it. That's because Wynn got him tired from like all the semen deposits of jerking off into that cup. He's probably like, "Dude, you got to whack off to more stuff. Here's some pictures of your niece."
Okay, I mean that's interesting. Yeah. My whole point is I don't like it. I'll just leave it at that. I don't.
It is weird. Yeah. It's weird.
But and again, I don't like the fact that they killed Jamie. But we'll move on. We meet the Strodes. I was going to mention something here because I do this almost every single time. The parent, or John and Deborah Strode here, I get them confused with the foster parents in Child's Play 2 every single time I watch one of those movies. I don't know why, but I keep thinking that I get those couples backwards for some reason. Just a side note. That's just my brain not cooperating. But
it's a different universe, man.
It's still slasher.
But it's still, they remind me of each other for some reason until I see this guy acting like a dick, and I'm like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's the difference. But so we meet them. we meet Kara, we meet her brother Tim. We see Loomis showing up at the hospital, Wynn kind of making it seem like they're investigating this stuff together. Tommy finds the baby at the bus stop, and he goes to the hospital where he runs into Loomis. We get Michael stalking Deborah. Loomis goes to visit Deborah. I love the fact that he doesn't knock on the door and let her answer. He just pops up in her house while she's like trying to do laundry. Loomis just helped himself in and was okay with that. That's funny to me.
That's Loomis, man. The guy rocks. I love Loomis.
Yeah. I was like, what the hell?
I'm here to help your family.
Yeah.
We kind of get to see here Mrs. Blankenship a little bit. She's really weird acting. Deborah tries to call her husband.
Bigger plot hole. I'll bring it up later, but the whole Mrs. Blankenship thing doesn't make any sense at all to me.
100% agree.
She claims to have babysitted Michael Myers that night. There was clearly no babysitter in that house. His sister was banging her boyfriend, and then she's combing her hair with her titties out. And Michael he's around the backyard. He's in the house. We see basically every room. There's no damn babysitter. Like,
agreed. Yep, another plot hole. Thank you. I'm with you 100% there. I know one of the things that I read about this movie in one of those scripts that I was talking about is that the entire town of Haddonfield was going to be part of this cult and trying to control Michael, which also would have made no sense whatsoever. But anyway,
evil dies tonight.
Deborah calls her husband. We see Michael in the house while she's on the phone. She then gets a phone call, I'm assuming from the Man in Black, that they want the child, and then Michael kills her. Give me your thoughts on all of this here, this Michael killing Deborah, but this whole setup as we continue to go along now with Tommy getting the baby, all of these kind of things.
What I thought was weird was when Deborah ran out in the backyard. She obviously had already been in the backyard and hung laundry out there. So why was she surprised there was a fence? Like she was like, "Oh, the fence!" I'm like, "Well, obviously you would know there's a fence there if you're like." I know.
Maybe Michael must have just built the fence.
She's just like, she's like, "I guess I'm just gonna stay here."
Yeah,
no, I thought it was dumb. Agree. I was like.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe one of those other scripts she read and there was no fence and she thought that's what was going to happen.
Yeah.
She ran out there and there was a fucking fence in the way. I really don't know, but
it could have been a state of panic. Or
yeah, I mean, I understand. I'm just making a silly comment that that's what it seemed like to me that she was very surprised.
Pretty much off-screen kill. It was pretty cool. I thought that whole that thing Michael's there with the axe goes like this, and then we see the blood splatter.
Blood splatter on the sheets. Yeah,
I thought that was pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the kill's fine especially for being an off-screen kill. I just the first half of this movie I have a lot of plot hole issues with and things not making sense to me. But the kill again was good. Michael's fine. It's just there's a lot of other stuff that I don't like. But anyway, we'll move on. Tommy ends up talking to Kara. I also thought it was very weird how quickly Kara tends to agree with Tommy. Like she doesn't really know him. She's seen him watching her through a window across the street. And then as soon as he talks to her, she's willing to take her and her son and go over to his boarding house for safety. Again, odd to me, but that's fine.
He was just chilling with her son too. He's like, "I'm your neighbor."
That's so awkward. Yeah, so awkward.
He's like, he knows about dinosaurs. Yeah.
Yeah. This doesn't sound good at all, really. But we get to talk about Thorn, the ancient druid curse that drives a person to kill their family on Halloween. Again, Dr. Wynn wants this bloodline, but this curse causes them to kill their family. It again, plot holes as far as I'm concerned. But
I don't. To me, I don't mind. We're 6 films in. The fact that they gave a little theory of why he's so evil, I don't mind a little bit of theory going in to the 6th film. It's pretty
You're saying you understand
no, I mean why not give somewhat of an explanation? You don't have to solve the puzzle, but the fact that Tom and who better to do research than Tommy Doyle. Of course, he's obsessed with this.
I see what you're saying.
It's the Creighton Duke.
What you're saying, we're 6 films in, so why not give us a little something? I'm totally with you, 100%.
Yeah,
but do better than this because this was not good. We got 6 films into Friday the 13th, and the 6th one's a fantastic movie. why did we do this here? I don't like that Cult of Thorn thing. It annoys me so very, very much because to me, I've said this before, what makes Michael scary is the mystery.
They were going off 4 or 5, and in 4 and 5 we got that Curse of Thorn.
Yeah, and we shouldn't have.
Yeah, so I feel like the writers were really trying to clean up the mess of, like, they were trying to, like, make sense of this a little bit. They told us who the Abe Lincoln top hat was. And they're trying to give us a meaning behind this symbol. Yeah, so.
Yeah, I mean, they tried. Doesn't mean it worked.
But think about coming in at part 6. Like, how do you make sense of all this? You're like, okay, I gotta give some explanation behind this guy walking around in all black. And then that symbol's got to mean something. It's like they did okay. I mean,
all right. Tommy ends up leaving.
Don't be such a hater, Sean.
I'm trying not to, man. I'm really trying not to. This movie just bothers me. Tommy leaves to go meet Loomis.
Backrooms was good.
Right. Mrs. Blankenship then gives this history that you were talking about. She gives like a history of Halloween, and then she talks about how she was babysitting Michael the night that he killed his sister, and Michael supposedly heard a voice, and that Danny is hearing that same voice. So you've already talked about the Miss Blankenship thing a little bit, but
that babysitter's got to be fired. Like, I don't know any parent that would rehire her. Like, oh, were you watching him? Yeah, he was just upstairs, stabbed his sister. Why would she? And why is there a babysitter when that girl was like, his sister looked older? She could have watched her brother.
I don't know.
Yeah, babysitter was just letting everything happen. I guess she didn't really care what was going on. But
there was no babysitter. That's my point.
With you. No, I'm with you. I'm not going to argue.
Oh,
I'm with you 100%.
And you were wondering what the hell happened to Michael's parents?
Oh, I meant that in the story as like a whole. I'm like, except for Rob Zombies, like they don't ever. He doesn't ever go back and try to kill his parents or anything. So I'm like, either they're deceased or like they were like Michael of exploring that. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. We never really find out anything about that as well. So, do you like the idea of Michael's hearing a voice to tell him to do these things, and then Danny's hearing the same voice? Do you like that concept or no?
Yeah. No, it kind of it kind of backs up the whole Thorn thing.
Yeah, it plays into the plot or the story they're trying to tell. That they're in that house and little Danny's hearing the voice too. So I guess that makes sense.
Like I said, we're 6 films in. So like people are like, what is Michael's deal? So this film attempted to be like, he's cursed. He hears voices. Yeah. He's a little nuts. They're not really like giving us a definite answer, but it's kind of cool to be like, oh, that's a cool theory.
Like you said, it kind of it makes the story, it makes the characters really vulnerable when there's an infant and like, a little boy involved. Like it makes you more nervous. Like, I guess just like 4 and 5 did for Jamie. So
right, yeah, I get that a little bit. I'm gonna say this one time because I feel like I've already said it a million times, and I really don't mean to be a downer. But again, this backs up what I was saying a while ago. To me, this is a plot hole because Dr. Wynn is trying to prolong or to continue this bloodline, and Michael's hearing a voice from the Man in Black telling him to kill his family. Makes no sense to me. It just really doesn't, Robbie.
I don't understand why. You're telling me that Michael and Wynn are partners? Like they're
Michael heard a voice telling him to do these things, right? And we know the voice that Danny is hearing is from the Man in Black. That's the voice he's hearing. No, we don't. It sounds like him. I mean, that's who it sounds like if you listen. So the confusion for me is this cult is telling Michael, according to this, kill your family. And Danny's going to start hearing the same thing. So this cult is wanting Michael to kill his family. And the head of this cult wants the bloodline to continue. Then why are you telling him to kill his family? It just doesn't make sense. Yeah, you're right.
To me. Yeah.
No. Wynn is telling Michael to kill his family. Michael just wants to kill his family.
No, when Mrs. Blankenship says Michael heard a voice that night. That's why he killed his sister.
Yeah. And you think it's Wynn?
Because in the movie, it's portrayed to be Wynn for Danny. So
Wynn talking to Danny. So and she says Danny hears the same voice. Michael heard a voice the night he killed his sister. Danny hears the same voice. That's what Blankenship says.
It could just be mental illness. I don't think.
I think you're starting to realize my point, Robbie. All right, we'll move on.
Yeah.
I don't understand. You're telling me that Wynn and Michael are like in business together, like they're handing out
I
business
don't
cards.
think Michael has no control. Wynn's controlling him. I
Yeah.
don't think it's up to Michael. Wynn's controlling him is the way this makes it sound.
Wynn is fascinated with him. That's all. Wynn and Loomis are both fascinated with him. Loomis just wants
I
to.
believe that 100%.
Loomis wants to destroy, and Wynn is curious. He goes, "If we can capture this evil, we can use it. We can use it for military purposes. We can use it for protection. We can use it for law enforcement purposes.
Yeah.
If we had an unstoppable human and learn how to reproduce those people,
But if he wouldn't have killed his family members, we wouldn't have had to impregnate the 15-year-old.
Yeah.
No, he's trying to make it pure though. So his theory is like down the bloodline, it'll come out more pure.
Yeah, I think Wynn's an idiot. That's what. All right. John then comes home. He ends up getting killed by Michael. Cool kill there. You mentioned it earlier, Robbie.
Thanks for the dinner.
Then Michael goes and kills this shock jock guy, Barry, that we talked about. We've got a lot of kills happening here because he ends up killing Tim. He kills Beth. And now we're just kind of starting to up the body count. Kara goes home.
It's fast paced, dude. This movie's fast paced.
It is fast paced. I agree. 100%. We get a lot of kills here. Kara's looking for Danny. She ends up starting to find these bodies. She finds Danny, and they're able to kind of escape Michael for a little bit. They go right back across the street to the boarding house. Tommy and Loomis have also showed up there, but then the man in black is there and revealed to be Dr. Wynn. And all these cult members come in and end up, apparently we don't see it, but apparently they drug Tommy and Loomis and take Kara, Danny, and the baby. So give me your thoughts here on these kills, and then the way everything is finally now our reveal of who the man in black is and what happens from here.
I thought the kills were pretty good.
Her brother and his girlfriend, like that whole scene is very tension filled because like they don't die like right away when they go in the house, like
Right.
they do their thing or whatever, and then they but
You
you're waiting for it to happen. He's waiting. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, you're waiting for Michael to pop up. So, and when he's in the shower, like. And Rob was like, "What is this, Friday 4?" Like,
oh yeah, that was very
tangerine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agree.
That part is like really like tension filled. Like if you're a first time viewer watching this, like you're probably on the edge of your seat, like expecting him to kill them right away, and he doesn't. So
Right.
I thought that was
a bigger plot hole. Is why would Michael just hand you a towel? He's like,
That's a good question. I don't know.
He's like, I don't want to kill him when he's wet and slippery.
Yeah. I've never thought about that. Yeah. I've been too sidetracked by this other stuff. But
you're gonna get my mechanic uniform all wet.
Yeah.
I like these kills.
No, they are good. They're like typical slasher film kills. They just right. feel like a slasher
They're
film.
They're well
kill.
executed though.
Yeah, and this film hits. It's just like you get a kill like every 5 minutes. It's like at one point it's pretty good. It's like damn.
Yeah, things pick up here. Like I said, the kills are pretty good from John, Tim, Beth, the shock jock guy. There's a lot going on here. Did you think it was weird? Because I remember I've never really noticed this until I was watching this a couple of days ago. So, like I said, once the cult comes in and they start kind of taking over and doing their thing, Tommy and Loomis seem to disappear for a minute, and then we see them later outside the house. And Tommy says he feels like he's been drugged or something, and Loomis is like, "We have been drugged." Did you think it was weird that they just drugged them and didn't kill them? And Loomis even makes the statement, "They're just playing with us." But it's like, yeah, okay.
I think I know why.
I think Wynn wanted Loomis to like Wynn wanted Loomis, so he's like trying to punish him. Yet, like
Wynn said in the beginning, "I want you to come back to Smith's Grove." So I think Wynn. They have a disagreement about what to do with this great force of evil, but I think Wynn on some level respects Loomis's like brilliance and research and his career, and he knows the most about Michael than anyone else in the world probably. So he, instead of like killing him, he wants to keep him alive and use him. Like, it's also possible. I don't think Wynn knows how dangerous Michael is. Like Loomis knows. Like Loomis is like, no, like Loomis has seen more shit. So it's like.
I mean, that might be right. You might be spot on. It just goes back to, and I know I keep repeating myself, I'm so sorry, but it goes back to Blankenship said Michael heard a voice telling him to kill his sister. So if Wynn is behind Michael killing these people, then how could he not know how dangerous Michael is?
Yeah.
Robbie's confused. That's the
How is Wynn behind this?
No, because he's the leader of the cult.
yeah. He's the
Yeah,
leader
but-
of this cult of Thorn.
Michael was killing people before Wynn was even around. The Michael
Not according to Blankenship. Michael heard a voice telling him to kill his sister. That's what Miss Blankenship says.
Okay.
Yeah. So, no,
So somebody was around.
She's a shitty babysitter. Okay. Just a confused
You
old
think
lady.
She was just drunk. Like her story, really,
Yeah.
she was just out there somewhere.
yeah.
You're telling me Wynn has been following Michael since the beginning?
I think that's what this cult of Thorn is telling you.
No, I think
because that's what
Unless-
Miss Blankenship says. Michael
No.
heard a voice the night he killed his sister, and now Danny is hearing the same voice. That's Miss Blankenship's quote from the
Yeah.
movie.
Mhm.
yeah,
So
yeah. But
somebody told Michael to kill his sister.
no, I just think he kills. It's what he does, and I think Wynn found
So
out about.
why did Mrs. Blankenship say that then?
That's her theory on it.
Okay, but she's part of the cult.
Okay. Yeah. So she.
I know. I don't think we're going to agree on this one. Sorry. Kind of like Dr. Chalice. We're just not going to have the same opinion on that.
Michael's a killer. That's what he does. He kills. All right.
Agreed.
Wynn is like, yo, I want to find out more about this. I want to use this force. That's it. He's not like pulling the puppet strings since the beginning. That's not right.
It's the way it sounds to me. But yeah, well, maybe you're right. Who knows? That's just
You're telling me at the end of the first one when he stabs his sister in the tits, and at the end of when his parents are like Michael, and he pulls off the mask in the first one, you're telling me Wynn's like in the bushes, like
I don't know where Wynn was. I just know Miss Blankenship says Michael heard a voice. That's all I know.
She said that. So
no.
yeah, I think they were just trying to like write a script like very
Yeah,
quickly.
because I don't think that's what John Carpenter intended. I think John Carpenter intended what you're saying, Robbie, that Michael was just a killer, and we don't know why, and that's what makes him scary. And by the sixth film, they decided to take a swing and make it sound like this cult of Thorn was behind everything. And Michael heard voices, and that's why I like this. It doesn't work for me.
I don't think the Thorn thing, they were behind everything. I think they want to know how to control it, and they want to research it. I don't think they're the reason for Michael.
Okay. We then cut to the sanitarium.
Hey, agree with me, damn it.
I'm not going to. I can't because of what Miss Blankenship said.
Yeah.
You're taking that crazy old lady, you're taking her word for it.
I am on this one. Sorry. We cut to the sanitarium. Dr.
She's
Loomis
in the
confronts
cult.
Wynn. Agreed, so she should know. Loomis confronts Wynn, but he gets hit over the head and knocked out. Tommy's able to find Kara and save her.
Oh, a madman.
I think we get a pretty good scene here where Michael's
Madman.
chasing them through the
Mhm.
sanitarium. I feel like there's some good tension here.
Oh, it's great
Michael's
chasing.
them. Yeah.
So we're back at Smith's Grove in this one too.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And you know what? The Myers house, to us hardcore fans, we know it's not the Myers house, but it looks more like it than Part 5. So
It's fair.
I'll let it slide. It looks sort of like it. I mean, it's not exact, but okay. So we get the Myers house, we get Smith's Grove. That's pretty cool. That's a cool sequel.
Mhm.
I agree. I don't mind that stuff at all. Tommy and Kara then see Wynn and his team preparing to perform some kind of surgical procedure before Michael ends up just turning on the cult and basically kills everybody in the room, Wynn included. Michael just decides he's not going to be controlled anymore, I guess, and he just starts killing everybody.
He's like, no more sperm samples for you.
Pretty much. He then goes back to chasing Tommy and Kara and the kids again through the sanitarium. Again, I think this is pretty good. Here's where we see some like fetuses in jars and field experience and stuff. So we know that Wynn's been trying to do this for a while. Tommy ends up injecting Michael with some weird stuff. Do you know what it was that he injected Michael with?
I assume tranquilizers to put him out.
Okay. I was trying to figure out what that was as well. Kara beats Michael up for a little bit with like a pipe or something, and then after Michael comes back a little later, then Tommy gets to beat him up with this pipe. So Michael struggles against pipes apparently. Loomis
Dude,
arrives.
How awesome is it, though, as a fan of this series, to see Tommy Doyle, who was a little kid, beat the piss out of Michael? Dude, that was awesome.
It wasn't bad. Yeah, I don't mind seeing too much.
He really kicked his ass, too. It was pretty awesome.
They were wearing him down.
I don't know why. And the way he just threw that pipe down afterwards, he's like, bing! And then he's like, bitch!
Dr. Loomis arrives. It seems like everything's under control, but then Tommy, Kara, and the kids all leave, and Loomis says he has some
come with us
to attend to. Yeah.
No, I got some business to attend to here.
Yeah. So he stays behind. We then see Michael's mask laying on the floor, and we hear Loomis screaming in.
No!
You said earlier, Robbie, that this ending doesn't land for you. Talk to me about this finale. Everything that happens in the sanitarium. What are your thoughts on it and the way this wrapped up?
It was a solid movie. I like the kills. I like the story. We were back at Smith's Grove. Good chase scene, like you said. Awesome battle between Michael and Tommy Doyle. And it just ends where Loomis goes back inside Smith's Grove. We see the mask on the floor, and Loomis just going, ew! And that's it. That's the ending. So I'm like, what happened to Loomis? That's what you're thinking. Oh, did he die? But then we see Michael's mask on the ground, which it's explained better in the producer's cut. If you want me to say what happens in the producer's cut,
don't say, because he hasn't seen it yet.
Well, it's for the show. Take off the headset.
No. What I'm hoping is I have like the first 5 of these movies on 4K. I don't have the 6th one. I'm hoping that I can find a copy of the 6th one on 4K that maybe has both cuts, so I can go back and watch the producer's cut.
They got the producer's cut like by itself now, right? I'll tell you a backstory on Rob the man. Okay,
I can't wait. It's what I've been waiting all night for.
No, and I say back in the day. It's not really back in the day to me. This is like 2008, 2009. I used to go to horror conventions. This is before streaming. Okay, so you had to buy physical media back then. So back then I was really into my collection, and the producer's cut was in the vendor's room, and it was on DVD-R. It was burnt, and it was passed around the horror convention scene. So I was like, oh, the producer's cut. I want that. So I felt so cool having a copy in my collection of Halloween 6 and Halloween 6, the producer's cut. I had to go to Monster Mania and find the vendor, but I felt so cool. And there's differences in it. The Druid angle is better explained. That whole ending with Loomis goes back into Smith's Grove, and you actually get to see what happens to him. But I'll just say that other than a scream, you hear why he's screaming. So it was a big deal to have the producer's cut, because it was like a legendary tale. Like there's 2 different versions of this movie, and to say like, oh, I have both versions, I felt kind of cool back in that day,
I agree.
But now it's like just available on eBay, or it's available on Amazon. So it got released. So, but I tell you that it was rare to have at one point. So
yeah, that is pretty cool to have both. I agree. I wish I did, but
I think in our box set now they have 2 versions of 6.
That's
right?
how I saw it. The one that Screen Back put out like 10.
Can you go get it?
How long ago? Oh, you want me to get it?
Maybe.
It's up to you. You don't have to. You can't.
She doesn't want to get it. Come on, just bring it over here. Great ass, by the way.
My Lord.
Oh, where's the producer's cut?
It's in.
Oh, it's like in here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, here we go. Here, what's it say at the back? It includes the producer's cut.
Yeah, this is the box set version. It came with the but it came with the producer's cut in it. So
okay,
I believe they sell it separately now.
They do. They had like a version that was just producer's cut. So we should come.
That's probably what I'll have to do.
If you want me back, we should come back and do it. Like producer's cut.
Can we get through the rest of Halloween first, and then we'll consider that?
You want to go to like Blumhouse and then go backwards?
Well, I'm going to go to H2O next. Is actually where I'm going to go.
All right. If you want to see Lori as like a school teacher.
Kaylee, what are your thoughts on the end of this one?
I feel the same way Rob does, kind of. I feel like it ends quite abruptly, and it's kind of like I thought the movie was really fast paced, and like I said, I love the Halloween atmosphere. It had great kills. Like I can forgive them a little bit for the beginning because the movie keeps me entertained, and it does feel like a 90s Halloween like movie. So,
Yeah.
but I think it ends too abruptly, and it's not, nothing is explained, and you don't see what happens. So that kind of sucks.
All right. Yeah, for the most part, I think I agree with you guys. I think the pacing is good. I like some of the battles at the end, the chase through the sanitarium. All of the issues that I'd had with this film, I kind of forgot about and was enjoying the end until the very end. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Because again, even from there, and I know a lot of that gets ignored. Like when we look at, when we watch H2O, they talk about like Loomis has passed away, but he got old and passed away. Like he didn't, die this way. Now, again, I realize that forgets a lot of stuff that happens in this Thorn trilogy, but yeah, I don't know. I was kind of bummed out by the way it ended and not knowing exactly what did happen, but maybe if I see the producer's cut, I'll feel a little bit better about that. So anything else you want to mention about Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers before we rate this one?
I you know what, to me, it's important to, this is the last Donald Pleasance Halloween. So that's kind of like, it makes the movie a little more special because I just feel like, the series ain't the same without him. And in interviews, they always ask him, how much more are you going to do? And he said, I'll stop at 22, like hitting around. So I think he would always keep going as Loomis, no matter what.
Yeah.
I mean, even if Busta Rhymes is there, like, trick or treat, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I mean, Loomis would have been there, been like, he's a rap star. A rap star in the Myers house doing the hip hop. He do the hip to the hop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think he would have been part of everything.
Yeah.
So I think Rob Zombie would have got him. If he's still alive, Rob Zombie would have got him for something probably. So it's upsetting, but we could always appreciate that. That's such a great character, a great actor. And, this is the last one. So to me, I think he went out with pretty strong. I think his character is awesome in this too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just like his character's consistent as hell.
Yeah.
Like, even through 5 and like 4 and he was still this very consistent character.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I agree. Kaylee, anything else you wanted to say about it?
No, I think I agree with what Rob said. I think it does make it special.
You think Michael jerked off into a cup?
No. I said I think it's special because it was Donald Pleasance's last performance as Dr. Loomis. So
no, but
I feel that way too.
You think he banged his niece? Or you think it was like in like a?
I don't want to think about it.
No, it was like it was through. I'm saying the clean way. It was through test tubes.
Yeah. Oh well.
You might be right.
Yeah, I would think
that's
so.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right then. So on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give Halloween: The Curse of Michael Myers?
Me first?
Mm-hmm.
You're looking at me.
Yeah. Go.
All right. First one is like a 9 or 10. Second one is like an 8. Third one's like, I think an 8. Fourth one, I give like in the 7s. No, 4, 7. And then 5 is like a 6.5. I'd give this one a solid 7. It's a solid 7. It's better than 5. It's not as good as 1 or 2, but it's better than 5. It might be, you know what? I think it's just as good as 4 in a way. I like this one. I think it's good.
Kaylee?
I'd have to agree with him.
It's a solid 7.
I think it's about a 7 because I think it's well made, and I love the Halloween atmosphere and the Michael Myers in this movie.
It's better than Resurrection.
Yeah, it's better than 5, and it's better than Resurrection to me. So yeah, I'd probably give it about a 7.
Put it this way: if they never did 5 and they just replaced it with this film, 5 would be better. Right?
Yeah.
No, like if they just went into Thorn and so
I'm glad y'all like it so much.
Here we go again. The back rooms guy is here now. These yellow walls
really
suck.
I'm glad that y'all like this one. I don't hate this movie. I really don't. There are some things I really like about it. I love seeing Michael on the screen again. I love Loomis. I appreciate this is Donald Pleasance's last performance. I think the kills are good. Overall, I think the pacing is pretty good. There's a lot of things about this movie I like. I absolutely hate the story. I hate the story so much, and I think there's so many plot holes that don't make any sense. I love 1 and 2. I really like 4. I enjoy 5. I don't think this is as good as 5. It's better than 3, but it's not as good as 5 in my opinion. So I'm going to give The Curse of Michael Myers a 5. It's right. It's very mid. for me as far as this franchise goes. It's a very mid movie, and it's this story. I hate this Cult of Dorn story. It makes no sense. There's too many plot holes. I don't like it. So that hurts this movie for me. Robbie's very disappointed in me, I can tell.
No, we just didn't realize we liked I was like, I don't know if we liked this one that much, and then we rewatched it. I was like, that was actually pretty entertaining and pretty good. Like
to me, it's like, I don't know. It's like part 4 style. It's like the same quality.
Yeah,
it really is.
If I would have watched 4 or 5 and this one like back to back, it probably would have stung more.
5
like having Jamie the beginning and stuff.
5 left us off, not knowing who the Man in Black was, not knowing anything about the tattoo symbol, not knowing any of this. 6 attempted to like explain all that. So I just
terrible job. So I would rather not know.
But I thought with all that left, all that stuff they were left with to clean up, I thought they did pretty good. I mean.
Yeah, I'm really glad you like it. I really am. This one's not. Again, I gave it a 5. I don't hate the movie. I don't think it's terrible. I just don't really like it either. It's just very mid to me. There are things I like about it, but I just hate this story. I hate this story so much. I am looking forward to talking about H2O because I enjoy it.
Yes.
So you're saying 5's not that bad?
I'm saying it's very mid. No, 5. I would give. So I think the way I rated them, I don't have my ratings in front of me. I gave 1 a 10. I think the first movie is absolutely perfect. It's a 10 out of 10. I really like 2. I gave it an 8 or a 9. I really like part 2.
We agree, on that.
3, I'll skip. 4, I gave an 8 because I really like 4 as well. Mm-hmm. I gave 5 a 7, I believe. A 6 or a 7.
It's
like
a 6.
The whole youngster thing. 6, 7. But that's where I put that one, and then this one's a step below that for me. It's a 5.
That's you at the bar trying to pick up young girls. You're like 6, 7.
Yeah, trying.
Sean walks in there like 6, 7, 6, 7.
Now, but again, that's one of the things I've said before, and I know, Robbie, you disagree with my thoughts on 3. You disagree with my thoughts on Backrooms. You disagree with my thoughts here.
No, but
it's okay that we have the different opinions.
No, I like different opinions, but when I think of like 5 out of 10, there's so many other films that come to mind, but not besides this, like so many other ones.
There's a lot of 5s out there. I agree.
So if you told a chick like, "Hey, baby, you're a 5 out of 10," that's a compliment?
No, that means you're pretty mid, girl.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's insulting to Michael.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, Michael. It's, stop letting this dumbass cult control you.
Well, maybe Lori Tate at the school would be a better score. We'll find out. H2O.
Yeah, it is better. I'll already tell you that. I just won't tell you how much better. But I am looking forward to talking about H2O.
Us too.
I got a weird feeling Sean likes Resurrection. You're going to be like, Resurrection's great. I like the.
No.
I actually like the flow of Busta Rhymes.
No, Resurrection is probably going to fall in the same category with this because there are things I like about it. I hate the fucking karate. That just annoys me so very, very much in Resurrection. Stop doing that shit. But anyway, yeah. I like Busta Rhymes music. I used to listen to Busta Rhymes in the day.
You're telling me that. So is part 6 better than Resurrection?
They're pretty close.
They're not close.
Are you going to be okay? Are you going to be able to come back and finish this franchise with me, Robbie?
Yes.
I'm not doing the Friday remake.
Oh, okay. Lord. Listen, man, I did Halloween 3, one of the worst movies I've ever seen. So if I did that one, then you can do the Friday remake. We've still got a little bit to go before we get there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, the guy saved the world from exploding masks, okay?
No, he didn't. That one was still going.
Well, we don't know how it ended. It just froze.
Let's not go there again. We're about to argue again. All right. But no, I do, one of the things that I like when we agree about the stuff because it's fun to talk about, but I kind of also like it when we disagree and you get to hear the different takes and that kind of thing. And I mean,
whoa. So Backrooms in this got 5s.
Yes.
Okay, so
both very mid movies, in my opinion.
Wow. Okay.
You're in shock right now.
What'd you give Obsession?
I think I gave it a 7. It probably deserves a little bit higher. It probably should be an 8 or a 9.
Yeah,
I really
thought-
liked Obsession.
I think
It-
we
it
gave
was
it
good.
an 8 or an 8.5 or something.
I think it's going to be like best film of the year
Mhm.
as far as horror goes.
Yeah, I can see that. And I know Rob from Slasher Radio does not like the movie. He thought it was not
Wait.
good at all. It cracks me up. But
Rob doesn't like a movie. I've never heard that before.
I know. Yeah, I know. He said he thinks it's okay. He just doesn't understand the hype.
well,
But
yeah.
yeah, I mean
Okay.
that's fine. To each his own. People have different of opinions. That's perfectly okay. And guys named Rob are wrong sometimes. So yeah.
Hey, it freaks me out because I think you guys are talking about me. Then I'm like, oh, they're not talking about me. Like you and Brendan are talking about Rob for like 5 minutes before I realize it's not me.
I try to say Rob E when I'm talking about you to
Mhm.
to clarify.
Okay.
I don't know if that helps any or not, but that's what I
It
try.
does. Mhm.
Robbie,
Yes,
I've been called worse.
that's
I've been
you.
called worse.
All right, but again, even though we disagreed, this has been fun.
Wait,
We'll be back in a couple of weeks.
Wait a minute.
About-
We're only 2 points. I'm 2 points ahead of you. That's all.
Yeah.
We're talking about. I'm not saying it's the greatest film ever. I'm saying it's like high middle, and you're saying it's low middle.
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah. So we're not
big a difference.
we're not that far apart. I just
We're not.
you
We
went
were
way
much further apart on 3. We were much further apart on 3 than we were this.
well. You went way too into it though. You're like Wynn was the one since the beginning that created the word evil,
That's
and I'm
what
like,
Blankenship said, man.
She did say she did allude to that. Like she
Yes.
was saying, yeah. So
Yeah, I'm
okay,
sorry.
so we're supposed to take Blankenship's word on everything. Some babysitter who didn't do her job at all.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point. If she lied about that, she could have lied about this as well. So maybe.
What the hell would her babysitter rating be on like that babysitting app? She get like
care.com.
she'd be like 1 star.
Yeah, that would
Well,
be terrible.
Yeah, I went out to dinner. I went out to dinner with my husband. I came back. My teenage daughter was stabbed in the tits, and my little kid got like committed to an insane asylum. Mrs. Blankenship 1 star.
Yeah, that's fair.
She also told me my son heard a voice, and Sean's like, "That's a fact."
I'm just telling you what the movie told me, man. That's all I'm telling you. That's what the movie told me. So I'm hearing voices too, maybe. Who knows?
You think that's why in part 7, but when they were gonna like H2O, they were gonna like make a sequel. They're like, "Yo, we can't make sense of these freaking sequels." So like, we got to start fresh.
100%.
I think they got Jamie Lee Curtis. They're like, "Okay, what do we do?" And they're like, "Oh, okay, yeah, let's
We
just
forget some of
yeah."
that other stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, they were like-
a lot.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because they probably had some guy on set like Wynn created it all, and
That
then
was
some
me.
other
I was there telling them that. Yes.
yeah, and Jamie Lee's like, huh?
Yeah, you're probably right. Y'all are going to be back in a couple of weeks for us to talk about Friday the 13th.
You want me back?
Mhm.
To talk about Friday the 13th? Yeah, we'll give Halloween a break, and we'll talk about Jason and Friday the 13th, and then
That-
you'll come back.
Wait, we're up to 6. 6 is great. I like 6.
It's really good. I have
Yo,
6 as well.
no boobs, and I still like it. It's like one of my favorites, and there's no rack.
I know. This is going to be interesting to hear what you add, since you can't talk about that,
That hot blonde though, there's a hot blonde in that movie.
dude.
There's Sean again. I like the brunettes.
My favorite girl in 6 is I think her name is Nikki in the movie. She's the one that gets killed in the RV.
With Kurt, right?
Court.
With Court. Sorry.
Yeah.
I call him Kurt. I don't know. I call
Yeah,
him Kurt.
he's like riding Court, and then she gets her face planted into the side of the wall.
Yeah.
That's how I want to go out right after I get laid.
Just get your face smashed into the wall.
Yeah, but I want to score first, and then my face will just be like,
Interesting. I've never heard that be somebody's goal before, so that's amazing. Yeah, but I like that girl. I believe, is it Darcy DeMoss? I believe is her name. The
Yes.
actress's
Yeah.
name. Yeah, big fan of her. All right, we will wrap this up. But before we get off here, go ahead again. Take a moment to talk about your channel and any upcoming episodes you may have.
"Well, I'm glad you asked, Sean, because we have a filming session right after this."
Yeah, we're gonna film. We have reviews for Send Help, Hokum, and Undertone that we'll be doing. We're catching up on the theater releases that we missed the past few months. So check out our page for those reviews.
Yes, and we don't just give 5s. We're pretty accurate.
Yes, definitely go check out the reviews and give them a watch. I have not seen Hokum or Undertone yet. I need to check both of those out.
That's awesome, though. I could just picture Sean in the theater. Like a film has a lot of hype. Everybody's talking about it. He's in the back of the theater, like 5 mid. It's mid. It's mid. The blonde's not even hot. I like brunettes.
That's just what I'm telling the people that are with me. I'm not going to scream it to the whole theater. I don't want to disrupt anybody else.
Yeah. Everybody's like, what did we just watch? And Sean's like, mid.
Yes. Yes. Let me see what I have coming up after that. So in a couple of days, Aaron from A&B Horror Movies will be on. We're talking about A Nightmare on Elm Street 3. Next week, I have episodes coming out on Psycho Killer and then 2 of the Evil Dead movies, Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2, with Brendan from Our Life in Horror. So that's what's coming next week.
Guy?
That guy. I know. Yeah, he's we're going through the Evil Dead franchise now. So after we finished up what we were doing prior.
Wait, we got that new one coming out this summer, right?
Yeah, we're gonna get through most of them by the time that comes out. I think we'll be maybe like 1 behind, but we'll still get to it, and then I'll drop something on the new one. But yeah, so that's what's coming. Be sure and subscribe so you don't miss anything. Follow me on social media. I'm pretty much on everything out there: Blue Sky, Instagram, Threads, X, TikTok, Letterboxd. Just search Sean.
Tinder.
I'm not on Tinder anymore.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Yeah, it's not a good place. Just search Sean's Horror Corner and you can find me on everything else. So leave us some comments. Let us know what you think about Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers. Let me know that you agree with me and that you disagree with Robbie. And
Sean's Tinder page is like, hi, go out with me and try to get more than a 5 rating.
That's the goal. That's what they need to shoot for. Yeah, that should be on there. It should be a disclaimer. If you can't get more than a 5, there won't be a second date.
Yeah, and then it says in parentheses, no mid bitches, please.
Yes, absolutely. He's trying to get me in so much trouble. Oh my God. All right. So yes, like, subscribe, hype, share, do all the things, and I will see you soon.
All the things.